Alright, so the spoilers for chapter 325 are here, and after this chapter, you all should consider this giant shark girl as one of the top tier waifus in My Hero Academia. And in this chapter, we also see a very mysterious character from chapter number 1. But before that, we cover all these topics. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss next week's My Hero Academia spoilers. And let's get started. Okay, so the chapter starts with Minata running towards Deku, but Ida stops him, says that this is not their turn, which does make a bit of sense if we read whole chapter. So then the chapter continues with Kyoto saying Midoriya Nisama and apologize for him being paralyzed by the fear of citizens. He also says that he feels impressed and inspired by his action, and seeing giant woman they talk about how Deku protected her. Then the giant woman cries, saying that many shelter rejected her because of her quirk. She says that she was very lucky to find Deku and thanked him, called him Mr. Cry Hero, Cry Baby Hero. Like, this is so funny. Out of everyone throughout the series, she is the only one to notice that Deku is a crybaby. It is insane, and she instantly goes to top tier waifu of my Hero Academy list. Like, there's no questioning it. And if you guys don't understand what her quirk is, her quirk is to get bigger every time she's in fear or in danger. So yeah, like with all this surrounding of evil and villain all around, she is very feared and get tall or bigger every time. But her wording of saying Mr. Cry Baby Hero is like so amazing. Like, after so many chapters, no one has realized that Deku is a huge crybaby. So it was amazing, very funny for me. So now continuing to the chapter again, the two of them gives Deku a hug. Old man from chapter number 1 start defending Deku. So this is the guy I was telling earlier that this is the mysterious character, and I still don't remember this guy. I have an image of this guy. He has star in his face and have like horns with stars on them. Like, he's a weird looking guy, but yeah, like I don't really remember him from any chapter, like literally. So yeah, like it has been a long time since I read chapter number 1, but I still like reread this chapter and I still did not find him. So if you guys like find him in other chapter or some another chapter, make sure to hit that down in the comment section. But getting back to the manga, he continues by saying that all these citizens are very historical, and that it is obvious that Deku does not want to stay here. He wants to rest forever. He keeps fighting because there was a lack of heroes and now he needs to take a break. He goes on to say that because they are just spectators and the citizens have gotten used to seeing All Might fighting and have forgotten what it was like to be deep down a hero. He continues by saying that after the war many heroes have given up, so the ones who are left are very determined. He ends his speech by saying, how long are you all planning to be a spectator? All the civilians who oppose Deku in the last chapter say that some people are calling him All for One's Hatchman, others are calling him the greatest hero weapon, and it is left them confusing. He asks Deku if after resting in UA he will be able to turn things back to normal, and Deku replies that they will fight with all they have got. Then the chapter shifts towards outside UA Academy, where we see Electroplasma meeting Endeavor, Hawks and Shoto, where he asks that if they have listened to Uraka's speech and tells that something big is going to happen because they don't want to miss something that big. Endeavor blames himself, saying that he just made Deku wandering around with no progress. Hawks corrects him and says that the progress is right in front of their eyes. He says that one for all is a power formed by connection between people. Because of it, All Might connected Midoriya. Midoriya connected with Class A, and Uraka connected the civilians to Midoriya. What comes next is a beautiful double spread of civilians handing out umbrellas to all the students. Hawks is saying that if from now on each person start thinking about whole, including all the society, hero society, and even villains, a society with heroes have all the time in the world will surely arise. Shoto reminds Endeavor that they need to stop Toya together. Endeavor agrees. Moving to the last part of the chapter, we see Aizawa talking to Nezu on phone. He asks that Aizawa class was able to do something Nezu could not do himself. Aizawa asks him to tell Ida that he did a great job. Nezu asks about his legs, and Aizawa says that he hasn't gotten used to it as much as Mirio did, but he's planning to do physialistic leg. Like, I don't know how to pronounce it. I guess it is like artificial leg or something. Korogiri is being kept in the central hospital. Doctors are trying to get him to talk, but according to Aizawa, there has been no progress yet. Nezu says that even if it is small, there is some spark of hope. Aizawa says that in search of Toga continues that they have discovered her mm, maximum transformation time. So I don't really understand what is going on here. Like Toga's maximum transformation time might be something crazy. As a countermeasure, they will make all refugees go through a period of isolation before they actually enter UA to ensure that she will not interfere. And Aizawa says that UA is their fortress and there will not be time for revenge. And like this is the best time for the revenge. So I guess I understand what they meant by Toga is like they will like actually judge everyone character and like to like prevent her to infiltrate inside the UA fortress, which is pretty nice. Like I don't really know how they will actually able to find that out, but will be interesting seeing that, because I know that All For One is like really clever villain. Like he already might know that this is going to happen and like he might be planning what to do next, or his plan might be actually done. So yeah, like I'm really looking forward to what will happen in the future. But yeah, that's it for these spoilers. Stay tuned for my next video in which I will like do like the whole breakdown of official translation. And yeah, that's it for this one. See you all in the next one.